Oh, you too scared to take the wheel, right? You too scared to take over. You too scared to get what you want. You too scared to pursue what you want. Yo, my man, if I want some buns, right? Why would I think, yo, my best option is
let me be friends with her.
let me get close with her. Let her use my resources, and then maybe she'll give me buns. Today's video is going to be strictly for the men, right? So now if you're a female, that means just click off, right? You know, I know some of you might be coming in, you know, because this is just the next upload you just want to watch. Some of you may be coming in for exactly what the title says. Some of you may be here because, you know, you just want to see my face card, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. Appreciate it. But, you know, also, why you came here, there's one thing I could guarantee for you today, and you're going to leave with some game and some valuable information that's going to be applicable to your life, any lifestyle. Promise you, right? So now today's topic is going to be one of the controversial topics in the dating game. It's a touchy subject, right? Because, you know, everybody has their opinions on it. And basically, you know, if you clicked the vid, right? Which obviously you did because you listen to me now. You basically want to hear my opinion on this topic, right? Now, like I said, this is only for the men. So men, listen to me, right? I just have one question, right? Comes to this subject, right? What would ever, and I mean ever, possess you to ever decide like, hey, I'm just gonna be friends with the broad, you know? I'm gonna just let her use me for all my benefits, use me for my game, use me for my connections, use me for my money, use me for my status. Just use, right? Mind you, she's not pouring back into me, right? You know, I'm gonna just allow her to use me, right? Until I crash out, right? Y'all, what y'all like to do is, right? Y'all, this my problem with some of y'all, right? Because you got some of y'all that know better, and you guys are the guys that's worse. Because you know better, and you know what's bad for you, but you still decide to chase. You still decide to keep chasing and being in this cycle of chasing, which you know is no good for you, right? So just lock in with me. Pay attention, right? Okay, so when I say specific, I mean real specific, y'all. This is not for people who, you know, it's clearly not in your best interest to get into a committed relationship with a girl or whatever that you dealing with. You know, it's not in your best interest, and y'all come to a mutual agreement, you know what I mean, that basically like, yo, it's not in the best interest right now for us to commit to each other right now. But if y'all chilling, y'all cool, and y'all friends, you know, and y'all still, you know, valuing each other and benefiting off of each other, then okay, that's understandable, right? That's the one exception, right? So pay attention closely. This video is specifically curated for the men that think that staying in the friend zone is gonna get them any closer to smashing, right? You're not gonna get any closer to the guts, player. Sorry. Feel me? You're not a player, actually, because that's lowercase p mentality, bro. You don't just sit up in the friend zone thinking, yo, I'ma just wait around, stick around, let her use up all my benefits, and then hopefully, just hopefully, she'll give me some box. Absolutely not. I think it's best if you are a victim of being friend zone and sitting in the friend zone, or you're currently in that situation right now where you're in the friend zone and you know the real you, right? You know your intentions, right? Now, I hope you guys are just being smart and using your thinking caps and using your brains when I'm talking about this subject, right? So obviously I'm speaking to the men, right, that secretly have intentions, secretly have other agendas with females, and decide to friend up them or be friend zoned, which what happens to a lot of you guys, but y'all like to switch it around. You know, I know a lot of dudes out here that they will get friend zoned, right, and they will try to act like they don't want to friend zone the girl. Now I know that's not what really happened. For me, she friend zoned you, you accepted it like a beta you are, and you decided, yo, this is gonna be my best option because I don't have many options and I don't get a lot. You feel what I'm saying? And basically my options is thin, my options is low, so I have to settle with, you know, being friends with my homegirl, and secretly in my head, you know, I really want to clap. You know what I mean? I really want to smash. You feel me? That's what I envision in my head. But you know, I'd rather choose the friend zone route. You know, just sit around and wait. Based off of what you just seen, right? I hope some of you picked up on it and you see what I did there, right? I hope you guys could realize how foolish you sound when you decide to get all your benefits used up with intentions, unspoken intentions, secret intentions, any intention that you have with a female, and you see her on a day-to-day basis and there's nothing. I'm talking about a real reason why you wouldn't want to, you know, do that for me is either like your man's, he took that serious or something, or you know, that's your bro's family and he just like, nah, they off limits. Like, that's understandable why you would just be friends or you take the friend zone route, right? This is really, you know, when you have that mindset, right? It's just showing that you have no options. What do you mean, Just? What do you mean I have no options? I talk to girls, but you know, I just have a homegirl. What's wrong with having a homegirl? Yo, my man, you can't be a real man in this world where you have secret intentions or you have wants, right? Let me explain to you guys, right? A man's job in this world, right? The whole reason you exist is to do what you need to do so you could do what you want to do. So you could do both. Do what you need to do and do what you want to do, right? Some people can't ever get to the part where they do what they want to do and they don't know how to elevate. They don't know how to progress. They don't know how to elevate their mindset to see past it so that they can start getting what they want and not just getting the bare minimum. That's what makes you a real man. You're able to communicate your wants and needs and go after them. You feel what I'm saying? Some people don't even communicate them. Like, let's just say like, yo, I want a Bugatti. I mean, I don't gotta necessarily tell anybody about it. I'm still go after it. I'm gonna work hard and go get it. You feel what I'm saying? So just apply that to relationships, right? You initially like I'm not stupid, right? I've been in your shoes before. Don't get me wrong. I've been in your shoes before, right? So you cannot fool me, especially if I've done it before. I used to move like that. You would literally see a girl, right? You would think she's attractive, right? You would hope that she thinks you're attractive, right? And you know, as time goes by, right? You know, you go through the motions, you make small talk, make conversation, right? You start to realize like, yo, maybe she's not as into me as I thought she was, right? This right here is where power dynamic either shifts right or shifts left. Power dynamic, I mean, one has to like more than the other, right? And I'm telling you right now, it's never in your best interest if you like the girl more than she likes you, right? We could get into a whole nother discussion about that in a separate video, but to stay on topic, to stay on task, right? Back to my story, right? This is where the friction starts. This is where the power starts, because this right here is where you get tested, right? Basically, you realize like, yo, she's not feeling me as much as I'm feeling her, right? This is your only window. Not only for me, you could exit eventually, right? This is your window though, right? This is your exit window to get out safely without accepting and settling. You feel what I'm saying? So I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, what are you talking about? What does this have to do with being friends with a girl? Like, how is that settling? My guy, if you found her attractive, we could be cool, we could be friends, and then just pull back your energy and your time, bro. What a lot of you like to do is, right, a lot of you get so comfortable, a lot of you get so scared to lose her because it's like, yo, I don't have many options. You gotta hold on to her. So what you do is you settle for the limit that she put on you, which is the friend zone. It's like a cage, literally. Yeah, you can't really do much in the friend zone, like, respectfully. And I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, like, that's not true because I have a friend, right? We call each other just friends, and you know, sometimes we do our thing, right? Cool, we have our fun. That's not the friend zone, right? Don't confuse it, right? Like, just because y'all are friends doesn't mean you're in the friend zone. You know what I'm saying? You got, like, listen to what I'm saying. Don't stay with me, right? Just because y'all are friends doesn't mean you're in the friend zone, right? Because there's circumstances and there's situations where the two is just friends and bro still getting guts. You feel what I'm saying? But there's mostly situations where a guy wants something else, but either too scared to communicate how he feels because he realizes, yo, she don't really like me. He don't want to lose her. He want to hold on to her. He don't got too many options. It's like, no, cannot do that. Cannot do that at all. So, you know, I know a lot of you may have questions, right? So what are you saying? Don't be friends with girls? Let me tell you what I'm saying, right? If you have sexual intentions with another individual and you have opportunity, you have window, nothing else is stopping you, right? And you don't take that and you decide to play, you know, it's a difference when you playing backseat, like, all right, you know, for me, you just you cool, you chilling, right? You just whatever, right? If she jag me, she jag me. If she don't, right? And then there's playing backseat where it's like, oh, you too scared to take the wheel, right? You too scared to take over. You too scared to get what you want. You too scared to pursue what you want. Yo, my man, if I want some buns, right? Why would I think, yo, my best option is let me be friends with her, let me get close with her, let her use my resources, and then maybe she'll give me buns. Let me tell you why that's a problem. Why? Because it's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. As a man, right, you're supposed to go after what you want and do what you're supposed to do, right? Remember me saying that? So if what you want is sexual relationship with this individual and she decides, yo, I'm not feeling you like that, and you decide, okay, cool, I'm still gonna stick around because you might change your mind, yo, you must have lost your damn mind, man. You must have lost your mind. You must have lost your mind if you ever think that is the closest way to getting some cheeks. That never works, ever. In no world does that work. Mind you, I grew up in Queens, New York. Big city, right? Big city, New York, right? Or especially you guys, that my viewers from these big cities like LA, Houston, New York, Miami. These big cities. What you think that, yo, these girls has been, yo, if you don't know what you doing, or you don't know how to move with these females, you will get eaten up alive. They will take advantage of you. I'm not gonna lie, they will. And you cannot blame them, right? Because it's in their nature, right? What you allow, what you accept, it's like, yo, it's in a female's nature to test the limit of what a guy would, like, how far would a guy go? You know, how much can I get away with this guy? You know what I mean? It's in their nature to do it. Why are they like that? I don't know. You take that up with the Lord. You ask him, why are females like that? But it's not your job to be complaining about them or being bitter about them. This is what I don't want. I don't want you guys to be bitter about females that friend zone you, or resent females that friend zone you. Or you feel what I'm saying? Or be disrespectful towards them because they're not feeling you the same way you feel them. Yo, my man. So let's just say, we're gonna say hypothetically, I'm acclimated, right? I got something going for myself. I'm a businessman. I'm about my money. I got game. I'm fit. I'm healthy. I'm helpful, resourceful in so many different ways. All of this, right? I just named 8 things off the top of my head, right? And I could probably go on for another 24 more things that I could describe about myself, right? You think that me being myself, right? You think that it's in my best interest, all that I just mentioned just now, you think it's in my best interest. If I'm trying to get your goal, right, should be, yo, if I have intentions to clap cheeks, to smash this girl that I'm plotting on and I've been having conversations with, your job is to get the mission done if you can. If you have capability, do it. Get the job done. Get the job done. You know what I mean? As you guys know, I'm open-minded about a lot of things, so I'm not fully opposed to female friendships. I'm fully opposed to opposite sex relationships, friendships, right, that aren't beneficial to each other. Basically, if you're not progressing, you're just staying stagnant, or you're not getting better, you're getting worse, right? Yeah, you're not, right? So imagine sharing those same experiences with another girl, right? And y'all are friends. It doesn't. That's what I'm against, right? That's what I'm against. And there's no type of benefit for both parties. You know, I'm all about, you know, women doing their thing, men doing their thing. You know, doing what they gotta do. And, you know, it goes for both sides. Like, yo, friend zone who you want to friend zone. But the one who got put in the friend zone, that's the one who I'm talking to. You got to know whether or not, yo, is this beneficial for me, right? And you got to think like, yo, what can I get out of it? So that's what I'm going to go into this part of the video where I show you, you know, like, yo, there's actual benefits of being friends with females, right? But it has to be this way, or it would be detrimental to you if it wasn't this way, right? there's a couple ways where it could be a good benefit to be friends with a female, right? One example, right? If she has bad friends, right? Now, if you are in the friend zone with an attractive female, right? My advice to you, don't do what I did, right? Where I decided to, you know, stop talking to her and be day room, right? I didn't know how to handle the situation. My job's upcoming. I just started learning things to do. So I was like, let me try the pull back method, right? My advice to you is not to use that. My advice to you is to see, maybe, do I have any outlets or other routes to her friends? You got to say to yourself, yo, look, I have an attractive female friend. Like, there has to be some type of benefit from that. Can she get us into spots for me to shake hands for people that I want to meet? Can she, you know, make me look better, you know, be my social proof for other girls in the market to get me other girls? Does she do that with you? You know, that's a benefit. You know, does she have friends around her that's also 9s, that's also 10s, or whatever your level is at, right? If you didn't watch my video on standards and basically your level, right, of life, go watch that now, right? Whatever level you're at, right? If she doesn't have those friends that can be accessible for you and are choosing you, then it's not beneficial. If it's not those circumstances, it's not beneficial. Somebody go in my comments and tell me how it would be beneficial if it's not those circumstances, right? And you're like, just like literally, those are platonic circumstances, right? Those have nothing to do with sex, right? But you're in the friend zone and you can still find a way to benefit. Now, if you're in platonic relationships and you have sexual intentions, you cannot be doing that. That's what I'm opposing, and that's what this video is for, to tell you to get out of that as fast as you can. You know what I'm saying? You won't like it in the long run. And for some of you, it's money too. You're spending money on these homegirls that you want to take down. How you want to take down your homegirl? You spending money on her. You're not getting no guts or benefit from her. What possesses you to do that? Please, man, get it together, man. But those are the ways, like, it would be beneficial for you to be friends with a female. With all that being said, I hope you guys learned something. The reasons why you shouldn't be in the friend zone, right? Or why that's a sucker move, or a lowercase p move, or that's not star, that's not SSO. You cannot do that in SSO. That's unacceptable. You feel what I'm saying? But I hope you took something away from this video and you really understood why it is not good for you to be in the friend zone when you have sexual intentions. But hey, man, if you enjoyed the video, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Share this video to somebody who need it, man. And as usual, man, keep showing love, man. Stars up and stars out.